In 1949, George Orwell's 1984 introduced a dystopian world divided into three superstates: Oceania, Eurasia, and Eastasia, perpetually at war. Today, parallels are drawn between this fictional world and emerging geopolitical dynamics. This video explores former President Donald Trump's foreign policy moves, examining how they align with Orwell's envisioned tripartite world order. Donald Trump's foreign policy has often challenged traditional alliances and norms. His America First doctrine emphasizes national sovereignty and reevaluates global commitments. Some analysts argue that this approach inadvertently mirrors the power structures depicted in Orwell's 1984, where three dominant powers maintain control through continuous conflict and shifting alliances. Trump: "We will no longer surrender this country or its people to the false song of globalism." Trump's admiration for authoritarian leaders has raised concerns about democratic erosion. His interactions with figures like Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping suggest a preference for strongman diplomacy, reminiscent of the autocratic regimes in Orwell's narrative. Orwell's 1984 describes Oceania encompassing the Americas, the British Isles, Australia, and parts of Africa; Eurasia, covering Europe and Russia; Eastasia, including China, Japan, Korea, and surrounding regions. Today's geopolitical landscape shows emerging blocs with striking similarities: the Americas, led by the United States, focusing on Western dominance; Europe, Russia, experiencing fluctuating relations, with Russia asserting influence over Eastern Europe; Asia-Pacific, China's expanding influence challenges U.S. presence in the region. Trump's policies have led to significant geopolitical shifts: NATO relations, questioning the alliance's relevance and urging European nations to increase defense spending; trade policies, implementing tariffs and renegotiating trade deals to favor U.S. interests, impacting global economic dynamics; Middle East strategy, recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital and withdrawing from the Iran nuclear deal, altering regional alliances. News anchor President Trump has called NATO obsolete, urging member countries to contribute more financially. These actions reflect a shift towards unilateralism, challenging the multilateral frameworks established post-World War II. In 1984, perpetual war is a tool for controlling populations and maintaining power. The constant state of conflict ensures a continuous need for leadership and suppresses dissent. Contemporary parallels include endless wars, like the prolonged conflicts in the Middle East with shifting objectives; the war on terror, an ongoing campaign with evolving targets, justifying expansive security measures; and cyber warfare, a new frontier of conflict, with nations perpetually defending against unseen threats. The normalization of continuous conflict aligns with Orwell's depiction, where war is essential for societal structure. Trump's tenure saw challenges to democratic institutions, media relations, labeling the press as enemy of the people, undermining journalistic credibility; judicial appointments, appointing judges with ideologically driven agendas, affecting judicial independence; executive overreach, utilizing executive orders to bypass legislative processes, consolidating power. These actions resonate with Orwell's portrayal of authoritarian regimes manipulating truth and suppressing opposition. Orwell introduced doublethink, the act of holding two contradictory beliefs simultaneously. In today's context, alternative facts, presenting falsehoods as truths, creating parallel realities; disinformation campaigns, spreading misleading information to confuse and divide the public; echo chambers, social media algorithms reinforcing existing beliefs, isolating individuals from opposing views. The manipulation of information fosters a society where objective reality is malleable, akin to Orwell's vision. 1984 depicts a society under constant surveillance where Big Brother watches every move. Today we witness mass surveillance, governments and tech companies collecting vast amounts of personal data, facial recognition AI-powered systems tracking individuals in public spaces, online censorship, social media platforms controlling narratives by regulating content visibility. The balance between security and privacy continues to blur. Just as Orwell warned, a world where freedom is sacrificed in the name of safety may be closer than we think. What do you think? Are we heading toward an Orwellian future, Or is this just another phase in global politics? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed about our latest analyses on world affairs. See you in the next video.